Hey everybody, welcome to part two or part B of the weathering chalk activity, um, or weathering of rock, if you will, in this case. We're going to actually do a little bit of a slightly different experiment. This time it's going to focus on looking at whole versus pieces of chalk. And so it's going to be the same mass chalk. They're both 9.6 grams, and we've got 50 mLs of room temperature vinegar here that we're going to use. So let me go and cue this up here for you guys. There we go. Come on. Not exactly, it's a little too high. So sorry, you guys. Here we go. This will work better. There we go. All right. So, like I said before, they're both 9.6, and we're going to go and observe the vinegar in this sitting right here. Again, this will be the whole versus the pieces. And if I look at the experiment, the procedure, excuse me, it tells me to go and put them into the chalk, waiting 3 minutes. Wait 3 minutes, yeah. Then break pieces of the, so I want to break one of them into 3 pieces. Let's do because of vinegar. Observe, wait 3 minutes. All right, so we're going to do a 3-minute timer, so I need to get this going. So I'm going to do 1 minute earlier, so it gives me a chance to go and collect it. So timer, no stopwatch, and ready, set, and I'll put this one into the hole. So start. So that's going in there. Again, that's hole on your left, and the pieces will be on the right. So I'm going to break the pieces, making sure not to lose any of it. I'm going to drop that in at the 1 minute mark so that we can observe what is happening to the chalk, even though it's now in pieces. So we have a whole piece versus the pieces. Like I said, it's 9.6 grams. 9.6 grams is our starting mass for both of these pieces of chalk. 9.6. And just kind of give it a couple moments here. I'm at the 40-second mark here. 40 seconds, and I can see quite a bit of activity occurring over here. Even though these are room temperature vinegars, they, compared to the last experiment, they don't, it doesn't behave or doesn't react as fast as the warm vinegar did. The warm vinegar definitely a lot more. All right, 1 minute. Here we go. Dropping these in. There we go. Now we'll let that go. Now we got about a little less than 2 minutes on this side here. So at the end of those 2 minutes, I'm going to pour the contents into a beaker to collect the chalk samples. Again, like I said, 9.6 grams was the beginning mass of both of these items. 9.6 grams. 9.6 grams. Just a little over a minute and a half now. Paper towel number 1. All right. 2 minutes. And the experiment asks for 3 minutes of time for each one. And then we will go and compare the masses at the end. And still see the reaction is occurring quite viciously between. I don't know if you can see how much is going on there. Quite a lot of action between the two of them. 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so 20 more seconds, and then I'll pour the whole one out, and we'll let that dry. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pouring out. collect that piece of chalk, put that piece of chalk on the paper towel. And I got another paper towel. And about 40 more seconds here. Poured that last one out a little aggressively, but I was able to collect the chalk. But a little bit of got on me, that's not a problem. A couple more seconds here. 20 more seconds. 15. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Pour it a little slower. All right. Now I can collect this chalk and put it on the paper towel as well. 1 chunk, 2 chunks, 3 chunks. All right. Yeah, cleaning paper towel. Got my safety goggles on, but no gloves. It's just vinegar, of course, so it's not the worst acid in the world. But it still is an acid and still reacts with the chalk quite viciously. All right. Stop the timers. I'm going to go and give these pieces of chalk a couple of moments to dry, and then I will come back with an update for you guys, okay? All right, everybody. Hopefully you can see we've got the whole piece and the broken up pieces right here, and they've been out drying for a couple minutes. So go and put this over on the scale here. Coming in at 8.1. So it went from 9.6 to 8.1. 9.6 to 8.1. Maybe write that down. 9.6 to 8.1. And then the pieces. 1, 2, 3. Predictions? Do you think it'll be more than the 8.1 or less than the 8.1? What do you think? 8.3. Look at that. No major difference between the two. All right. Well, that did not exactly come out as I would have expected. In fact, normally when I do this experiment, the broken up piece seems to have gotten a little bit less than the other one. But maybe the temperature of the vinegar did not go and create the environment we're looking for. All right. So this one went from 9.6 to 8.3. So again, 9.6 to 8.1. That's the whole. 9.6 to the 8.1, and those are in grams. And the pieces went from 9.6 to 8.3, so that you get a sense of our data points. All right, folks, you may go ahead and use that data to go and complete this lab. Thanks a lot. Bye.